Hey everyone, welcome back to Moto Nexthub. Today we've got something massive for off-road enthusiasts and dual sport fans alike. The comeback of a legend at the 2026 Honda XR600R. After more than 2 decades since the original model faded from production, Honda has reimagined this icon for the modern era, mixing classic desert-ready toughness with cutting-edge tech. Let's dive in. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 radar slit and FY Chapter 1A Legacy meets modern. The original XR600R was simple, rugged, and brutal, famous for dominating Baja races and long-distance off-road adventures throughout the late 20th century. It was an air-cooled thumper that didn't compromise just pure off-road functionality. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Wikipedia. Now, the 2026 XR600R brings that same off-road DNA into a bike that's lighter, more powerful, and smarter, without losing its soul. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Radar slit and DIN Chapter 2A Engine Performance. Let's talk power, because that's where this bike starts to impress. Since the heart of the 2026 XR600R is a 599cc single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine with 4 valves and modern fuel injection, a major step up from the old air-cooled setup. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Since Honda tunes this mill for strong torque across the rev range, giving you plenty of grunt in the low and mid-range, ideal for rock gardens, steep hills, and open desert runs. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Since power output is reported around 53 horsepower with 55 Nm of torque, enough to hold its own against current big-bore rivals. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Since a 6-speed gearbox gives you flexibility whether you're ringing it out on sand or cruising rough trails. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Radar slit and Radar slit and Radar slit and Radar slit and. This combination gives you that classic thumper feel, punchy, predictable, and incredibly rideable. @Y'. IDRSS still a Chapter 3A ride modes tech. Modern riders expect tech, and Honda delivers. A ride-by-wire throttle, a smoother response and better control. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. 3 riding modes, trail for technical terrain, sport for aggressive throttle, and rally for ball-out desert running. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Traction control with multiple levels, giving confidence on loose surfaces. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Slipper clutch and ABS that can be turned off, perfect for off-road riders who want full control. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Full digital LCD-A includes gear indicator, trip info, fuel range, and even a USB-C port. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Honda Ride Assist, smartphone-linked safety alerts and basic navigation features. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Radar slit and 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 Radar slit and. This is a huge step from the old mechanical simplicity of past XR bikes, but Honda has done it in a way that enhances capability without complicating the ride. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Radar slit and Y broken bar 3/4 Chapter 4A chassis suspension. The XR600R is built to absorb punishment. Since new aluminum semi-double cradle frame, strong and light, reducing overall weight by 15 kilograms versus vintage bikes. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Since front Showa USD 4K 49mm tubes with massive 310mm travel, fully adjustable. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Since rear Pro-Link shock, 300mm travel, tuned for stability over rough terrain. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Since ground clearance still the 350mm, high enough to conquer rocks, logs, sand dunes, or tricky creek crossings with confidence. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half radar slit and radar slit and radar slit and radar slit, and this is truly a bike that's ready for exploration, from tight trails to high-speed desert runs. The IDRSS still a Chapter 5A design ergonomics. Honda pays tribute to the XR's heritage while embracing modern styling. The classic red and white XR graphics echo the golden era, but with crisp LED lighting and aggressive rally fairing. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half die. A slim, long seat supports rider movement, essential for standing up in rough terrain. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half die. Functional bodywork, not just stylish, it's designed to deflect debris and keep weight down. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half die. LED indicators and brake lights say better visibility and easier wiring. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half radar slit and radar slit and radar slit and radar slit, and the bike looks like it belongs in both classic rally footage and modern YouTube adventure vids, which says a lot about Honda's design direction. At why still a Chapter 6A price availability. So what does all this cost? Early reports suggest the 2026 Honda XR600R will be priced around the $8,999 to $9,999, roughly a negation $8,500 to a negation $9,500 in Europe, depending on markets and taxes. Note, this is an expected price based on industry reports and early dealer whispers. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half YouTube considering what you're getting, a modern 600cc off-road machine with real adventure credibility. This pricing places it competitively among bikes like the KTM 500DXC and Yamaha WR450F. THIOE Chapter 7A unique selling points. What truly sets the 2026 XR600R apart? Legendary heritage, a name riders trust. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half modern power with classic character, big to work and real usable power. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half advanced electronics that matter, modes and traction control without overwhelming riders. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half lightweight, rugged chassis, the many current big bore dual sports. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half versatility, rally raids, trail exploration, enduro racing, or dual sport fun. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half true identity, not just another adventure bike, but a pure, big bore thumper reimagined. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half radar slit and 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 dial. Conclusion, final thoughts. The 2026 Honda XR600R is more than a bike, it's a statement. Honda didn't just dust off a legend, they rebuilt it for the future, with modern performance, smart tech, and soul that honors the original. This XR600R could easily become the next benchmark for big bore off-road bikes. If you're into raw adventure, real terrain challenges, desert miles, and the joy of riding without compromise, this might just be the bike you've been waiting for. The pound over to you. What do you think? Would you choose the 2026 XR600R over KTM, Husqvarna, or Yamaha rivals? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more Moto Nexthub reviews.